So much to share, so little time. This video is for you if you've ever thought about self-publishing or writing your first book in general. It's also for you if you're just curious about writing as a side hustle, or you're curious to see exactly how much I've made from self-publishing 3 books over 3 years. To keep this video organized, I'm gonna arrange it by answering the most common questions I get about self-publishing via Kindle Direct Publishing, not least of which is, do I actually make money? First, why self-publish and why KDP to do so? Second, how long does it take to write and publish a book? Third, how much net profit do I make from self-publishing? Fourth, will I write a 4th book? Plus, I'll end with a free resource that'll help many of you out there get started with self-publishing, so be sure to stick around for that. My name is Frankie, author of 3 personal finance books, The Money Resolution, Money You Can Hack It, and my latest, Save Half, Retire Fast. All 3 of these are available on Amazon as an ebook, paperback, and hardcover format. My first 2 are also available as audiobooks that I narrated, and I hope to record my 3rd audiobook here soon. So today is a share all. Let's get to sharing. Why self-publish and why KDP? First off, I self-publish because I have full control over what I write about, when I write it, and how I promote it. It's really as simple as that. But also because getting a book deal is incredibly hard. I enjoy the freedom to structure books how I want, include personality and humor, and just be myself with my writing without overthinking it. A big publisher could definitely help me sell more books and maybe even get it on bookshelves, but I didn't get into writing for the money. I definitely see the income as a happy bonus, and I do prefer the freedom of doing it my own way. Plus, it's never been easier to self-publish, especially with KDP. If you have a finished manuscript ready, I'd say that you could have your book published in your name or in a pen name in less than a week with Kindle Direct Publishing. And even without a manuscript, you could publish a low content or no content book in just a few days. Think something like a planner or perhaps a blank notebook. It's literally just 3 screens that you fill out here. One is for basic info and keywords, one is for the content and physical specs, and one for pricing. And while this dashboard does look a little bit outdated, it does provide answers to key questions and helps you problem solve any errors. Books typically get approved in 1 to 3 days, and KDP handles the printing and shipping for you, even internationally. Not to mention, Amazon does sell 64% to I think 67% of all print and ebooks. I definitely want to be where the eyeballs are. Speaking of, you can actually pay to run Amazon ads to easily get your book in front of more eyeballs. And I do. Plus, KDP's support is excellent and you can get someone on the phone even very quickly. In terms of how the royalty structure works, for ebooks, you can earn 70% of the sales or 35%, but I won't get into that here. For paperbacks and hardcovers, you earn 60%, but they do take out a few extra dollars for printing, depending on the specs of your book, such as size, length, and images included. I'd estimate that I make around $3 on average per sale, regardless of the sale format. So for some quick math, if you had 1 book and you sold 1 copy a day, you should expect to earn around $1,100 in a year, give or take a few $100s. Amazon also offers ISBNs so that you don't have to buy your own. And they also offer programs and special marketing offers if you do make your book exclusive to Amazon, such as enrolling in KDP Select for Kindle Unlimited, running special price promotions quarterly, and nominating your book to be included as a Kindle deal or in Prime reading. How long does it take to write a book from first words to launch date? Now, I can only speak to my experience, but I did work on this first book like a madman, and that's because I was incredibly excited and very, very committed. I actually wanted to make something short and sweet and do it in about 3 weeks so that I could launch it on New Year's Eve, because it's all about setting a money resolution. Now, when I realized that was impossible if I actually wanted to put out a quality book, I did push it back a little bit, and I ended up publishing on February 13th, which was just 2.5 months in total from start to finish. Now, my second book, Money You Can Hack It, was a labor of love, and this one took me 15 months in total, even though I was originally aiming for, I think, 6 months. I had too much research, I had too many ideas, and I really struggled to cut the fluff, so to speak. Plus, I really wanted to make it as good or better than the first book, something that kind of gets in your head after you do one. And I also took a lot of time to really learn how to promote that second book so that I could have an awesome launch. The total time to write my 3rd book is a little bit harder to pin down. I actually didn't intend to write Save Half, Retire Fast. What happens was I started to niche down here on the channel and focus almost exclusively on FIRE movement strategies. After a dozen or so of those videos, I realized that I could take those videos and turn them into articles and publish those over on Medium. After a few months of doing that, I realized I could take those articles and organize them and edit them and turn them into an actual book, all themed around the concept or goal of saving half of your post-tax income. I decided to write that book back at the end of May 2021 when I had about 15 solid articles or so, and it took me about 7 months from that point on, which is actually pretty fast considering it's nearly 40 chapters and almost 300 pages. You should expect to spend anywhere, I'd say, from just a few months to even a year and a half or 2 years on your book, but of course, it's different for everybody and different for every book. And if you're watching this and you've already published a book, I'd love to know how long it took you from start to finish. So please do share in the comments for some more perspective. All right, let's get to what you probably came here for. How much do I make from book sales and is it profitable overall? I'm gonna start with costs first. Now, these are all estimates for the sake of round numbers, but they're directionally very, very close. For each book, I spent an average of $1,000 on total production costs. And that's actually pretty low because you could spend thousands of dollars on just an editor. I was able to find editors that were just getting started on their editing side hustle and also happen to have a real passion for personal finance. I found them either from posting ads over on Craigslist or literally just asking for help here on the channel. I spent an average of $600 on editing per book. For the book covers, I was lucky enough to have a friend that has now designed or refreshed all 3 of my books for a very good price of about, I think, $250 a piece. I'll actually drop his email in the description and tell Andy that I sent you, but definitely don't expect that frugal Frankie friend price. I'd say you should expect to pay $500 to $1,000 on a book cover unless you get really scrappy and creative or you also have a talented friend. Other costs were from ads to find help from editing, a software purchase. I use an app called Scrivener for formatting that's around $50, plus miscellaneous things like ink, printer paper, and other supplies. All right, earnings. Now, it did take me a while to dig this up, but I was able to finally come up with a total. From late February 2019 through January 2022, I've earned a grand total of $5,637. And I haven't been paid for February or March, but if I do add in February, I've earned a grand total of $5,926 after 3 years with 3 books. And if you add in my audiobook sales from ACX, that's $522 all time, I've earned a grand total of $6,449. That's $2,150 a year, or roughly $180 a month. Those numbers will scale with the more books that I have to my name and the better I get at promoting them. I'm guessing this year I'm gonna earn between $2,500 and $3,000, especially if I do end up recording that 3rd audiobook. To summarize, my gross earnings 3 years in was $6,449. I spent around $3,000 to produce 3 books, but there's one more expense that I haven't covered. Advertising. I figured out that I spend an average of $1,500 a year on Amazon advertising, which comes out to $4,500 total. So that means my gross income is, well, it's negative $1,050. That means I lose around $350 a year self-publishing these books. And going into this exercise, I actually assumed it was just kind of a break-even situation. So does that make me sad? Absolutely not. Do I have any regrets? 0. Will I keep going? For sure. Should you also? Heck yes. It's awesome that thousands of people have actually snagged a copy of one of my books. Hundreds of them have actually listened to me read it to them. And I've reached and helped so many people get good with their money. Plus, some of those people also found my course where I make a little bit of money. Many of those found this YouTube channel and subscribed, so I get to continue to share tips and strategies while earning a little bit more money. And some found me on Medium and follow me there where, again, I also earn a little bit of money. And I'm just getting started with all this. Plus, if I can actually learn how to optimize those more expensive than I realized Amazon ads, I'll spend less this year and beyond. It's very likely that this year, next year and beyond, I'm gonna actually be profitable for the first time, especially since looking back, I lost most of that money in the first year as I was just learning how to do this all. Plus, someone from a big publishing company is definitely gonna reach out after watching this video and give me a book deal with an advance and let me still write the book my own way. A boy can dream, right? Speaking of, will I write a 4th book? Absolutely. It's incredibly addicting, incredibly satisfying. I enjoy it. I learn a lot deep diving a topic that helps me in real life. And it's a great way to reach and help people, especially those people that don't rely on YouTube for education as often as I do. Plus, there is nothing like pub day, the day that your book actually goes on sale. It's like having your own personal Super Bowl. And there's nothing like getting tagged in social posts from strangers sharing that they have my book, or reading positive reviews, or getting random messages or emails from people sharing financial wins, or just saying thanks or encouraging me to keep going. It's all very energizing. It helps me organize my crazy thoughts, and I just love having a big project to sink my teeth into. There are so many more reasons why I'll keep writing, and I do encourage any of you out there thinking about writing your first book to give it a real shot. Whether you end up making money, break even, or losing money in the end, you gain so much more. The money part really doesn't matter. It's the accomplishment that matters most. It's something you'll always be proud of, and it can actually give you a little bit of authority in your niche or space and might help you find an audience perhaps somewhere else, like on YouTube or Medium. Here's where I'm gonna ask you a question. What book would you like to see me tackle next as a topic? No topic is off limits because I might even go beyond personal finance someday, but here are a few ideas that I'm kicking around. Maybe a book about money mindset, a book about side hustles, content creation, creating a brand, and all that fun stuff that I'm working on and learning about. Maybe a book about how to self-publish your first book, promote it, and actually make a profit. A book about productivity, just sort of how to stay organized, get stuff done, and stay motivated as a content creator. Maybe a book about how to retire early with a family, because that's hopefully the next phase in my life. I'd love to hear your thoughts or ideas in the comments. Typically, how I come up with these book ideas is the idea just sort of hits me out of nowhere like a lightning bolt of inspiration when I least expect it. I'm definitely gonna be patient with the next one and wait for that light bulb moment when I come up with a book or topic where I just know I have to write it. Something else I often think about is actually creating a Spanish version of my 3 personal finance books. So if any of you out there watching this are interested in helping me with that project, feel free to email me, frankie@themoneyresolution.com. I would love to hear from you. And I actually meant to look up, I would love to hear from you in Spanish. Oops. I could honestly talk about self-publishing for hours, but before I wrap, I did create something for you aspiring authors out there. I pulled together a list of my top 10 tips to get you started as a one-sheeter. It's what I wish I knew before writing my very first word for my very first book. It'll help you avoid mistakes and save you time, and you can download it via the link on screen that I'll also pin in the comments. Tons of resources, by the way, in the description below for this video, so be sure to check it out. Like this video if you appreciate the transparency. Subscribe if you learned something new and you want to see more from me. Give my books a look on Amazon if you haven't. If you have, reviews are incredibly helpful. So if you have even just 30 seconds to write a 1-sentence review, it would go a long way in helping these books reach and help more people. Have an awesome week or weekend ahead, and I hope to see you, friend, next week on the next one. And if you want to know how much I make on Medium or YouTube, watch one of these 2 videos next. And again, there's plenty more in the description. So enjoy and best of luck.